Hi.
Okay. I read online that you really try and emphasize the difference that you're a membership service and not a subscription service. How do you make that distinction to your customers?
That is a great question, and that is something that we're working very hard to do. It has, God, I wish I could answer this in a full way, but we're trying to keep some things secret that we're working on. Let me just say for right now that as we think about, and I'll tell you a little bit if you guys promise not to tweet about it or. Okay. What we think about at DSC is making it as, how do I say this? How do we think about solving a key problem? How do guys want to shop for the things that they use every day? And implied in that question is, what do they want to shop for every day? And then also, and so when we say how, for right now, I'll just suffice it to say that we want to make it really easy. Guys, somebody made the observation, I was at a conference in New York last week, and somebody said, women shop, men buy. And I think that is really insightful. Men just want to get it done. They don't want to browse too much. I mean, some do. And as you get older, you do more browsing. But most guys want to just buy what they need and get it done. And they want it to be very easy. They don't want to dilly-dally. It's like bing, bang, bing, done. And so if you're on our website, you can literally check out. If you have your credit card out, you can be done with the whole thing in less than 2 minutes if you want to be. It's that simple. The site is literally 3 pages long. 4. The checkout funnel. So membership, what does that mean? So that means creating, and I hate the word exclusive, but I'm going to use it, creating exclusive experiences and products for our membership that require you to be a member to enjoy. And you'll know what that means very soon.
My question is, you said earlier that you were at a cocktail party and you met somebody who kind of got you, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
So did you think razors beforehand, then meet this guy, or did you meet this person and then think, oh, razors?
That is a good question. The story that we tell the press is that I grew up with a passion for razors. My mom told me I would grow up and reinvent the razor business. The truth is that I met a guy at a cocktail party who could help me out. And I was, now give those razors to 99% of people and they'll just try to sell them on the web as fast as possible. But we were able to do something very unique. But yeah, I mean, look, we got lucky as fuck. I mean, that is not something that you can plan for. I mean, and that's, you have to, but it's like you look at this and I am, whatever I had for breakfast that day, I can't remember, but it's true that you have to be a little bit lucky, but that not, like I said, you give those razors to most people and they're not going to make you a video and they're not going to build you a brand and they're not going to start you a web company like the one that we started. So I like to think that all of the soil was very fertile for this plant to grow, but that, we needed that stroke of luck to get started, and we're very grateful for that.
Hi, my name's Zach. Allow me to be one of the first to thank you for coming here today. It's been
Thank you for having me.
My question concerns your tiered pricing strategy that
Mm-hmm.
you've been using with your blades.
Yeah.
How successful has that been meeting the needs of the 28 to 40-year-old man you mentioned who has the upward mobility in his life where he can say, I care about the quality of my shave over the cost of my shave? And how do you also meet the needs of the man who says, I'm 20 years old and all I really need to do is get the hair off my face at the same time? And how do you see that evolving?
Sure. So shaving is a very personal. What do you use to shave?
Gillette.
Which one?
The vibrating Quattro.
The which one?
The top end one.
The 5-blade, the Fusion. So interesting. So that how's that vibrating handle working?
It works, and maybe it's just some self-fulfilling prophecy.
I think it is a little bit of that. I think there's, I think that the vibrating handle is very much, some people swear by it. They'll be like, yeah, it vibrates, it's amazing. I can't go back. Honey, the batteries are dead. But that's I don't think that it adds much. Most guys don't need that. But anyway, I digress. Shaving is a very personal thing. And a lot of guys, to your point, like you couldn't even name the brand that you use right off the. I mean, you would have thought of it, but it didn't come to you. A lot of guys don't even know what they're shaving with. Their wife buys it, their girlfriend buys it. They just buy whatever on the shelf. They know it's the orange one or the green one, and they just go get that when they go to the store. They know every store carries it. So first, I think you give guys you're giving guys a little bit more credit than they deserve when you think that they know what they're shaving with and that they really care. The shave needs to be close, and our shave is as close as the big boys. So when it comes down to after that, what we're eliminating is, we're not going to sit and do a blade by blade comparison of Gillette or Schick and our blade, because it's not about that. It's about a lifestyle. I tell people in the office this all the time when they talk about doing stuff like that, and I say we're not a razor company, which sounds crazy, but we're not. We're a lifestyle company. There is a you're smarter for saving money and not going to the store. I'm saving you time and probably 15 minutes. I'm saving you probably 15 minutes and a lot of money to use our razor, and that makes you smart because you're not sacrificing anything on brand image, so to speak. That's what I'm selling. I'm not necessarily trying to say to you, Mr. Fusion Man, you're going to love our 6-blade executive razor because it's, blade for blade, the same as the Fusion. It's like guys don't do this that often in line by line comparison. They want easy, they want quick, they want affordable, and they want a story, and they want to feel part of something cool and special, and that's what we're selling as much as anything else.
Hi, Jonah. Thanks for coming. All right, so I guess I'm talking for kind of the film students in the room.
Sure.
Film student improv guy myself.
Nice.
Can you talk a bit about the writing process for the video? Obviously, it got you a lot of success. So, was it something that just happened overnight? Obviously, you guys use a lot of techniques of comedy, physical stuff, incongruity, the basic things that kind of make videos go viral, and what you learned. And if people have approached you after and said, hey, you guys made a great video, can you make us something to make our business go as well?
Yeah, so the latter has happened a lot. The writing process, it's hard to say what the process is. I have a weird brain. I mean, seriously, I say that half kidding, but, and I don't mean to sound like whatever this may sound like, but I knew that I wanted to make a video. I always believed in the power of storytelling and video to sell. It's why you see TV commercials, obviously, and it's why a lot of companies are on the web now, doing that. And I knew I wanted to make a video, and even when I started the business and I knew eventually I would get to make a video, I was just putting down thoughts all the time. What are the core principles of my business? What is the purpose of this business? If you look at that video, you'll see that every beat in that video, we're talking about the product, the service, and why it's different. There are a couple punchy jokes on the other side of that. It's, hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? We send razors to your door. Then there's our blades are fucking great joke. Then it's, we're talking about how you're overpaying. You're paying for Roger Federer and not, you're paying for celebrity endorsements. Do you need to do that? No, you don't. Then we're talking, every beat of that video is, except there's only one, it's the Alejandra beat, where we're talking about making jobs that has nothing to do with the product or anything. So, I started there and I said, here are the core messages I need to get across. And then, just my weird brain came up with Alejandra and I are going to ship them to you, and a machete and a bear and all that. And, that stuff just, that's just the weird shit that, came to me, I guess. But it's not that hard to think of those little funny, quirky things. You know, you just got to give people what they're not expecting. Don't write a video for them that they could have kind of written themselves.
Last question.
Hi, my name's Aaron. Your company kind of focuses on the consumer that like doesn't move around too much, that stays in the same household. Do you find that like for consumers that maybe move around a lot, it's a problem to buy your product, and how you're combating that product?
You can change your address. I mean, not to, you know, give you the quick answer there, but yeah, I mean, you can change your address.
One more question, quick one.
Hi, my name is Paulo.
Which one is the best seller? The $1, the $6, or the
$9. And have you thought about selling other complementary goods to this product?
The best seller is the middle one. There's some psychology there. Give people 3 choices, put one in the middle, make it the middle one. You get most people say, oh, I don't want the really cheap one. I'm not a really cheap guy. And then, oh, I don't want to spend $9 a month. That's a lot. And they're like, $6, that's perfect. I love $6. So that's the best seller. Have we thought about other products? Yes, we have.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks. Let's hear from Mike and Dubin.
Thank you for having me.